Okay, so last night there was some confusion about this example, this isSnowing example. And I've kind of recreated it here in Playgrounds just so we can take a look. So up here at the top, we're assigning a property called isSnowing, and we're assigning to false, so it's a bool, right? And here I'm just printing it out so that I know it's staying the same, it's false. And if you type exclamation point in front of something, then the property that's enclosed in it is kind of like, it's like the opposite of what's enclosed in it, right? The exclamation point in front of the property means the opposite of that. So now down here, the if statement is checking if this property is false. Yeah, and here is really the big confusion here. This is the confusion, right? When you put the exclamation point in front of isSnowing here, it's going to show that that is true because the opposite of false is true, right? But if you put the exclamation point in front of isSnowing here, it's referencing a bool, and it's saying if a bool is false. So this is checking to see if it's false. So in this case, exclamation point isSnowing is equal to false. And then in this case, exclamation isSnowing is equal to true. Very confusing, right? So I think the reason is because this is the condition you're checking, and this is referring to the thing that's assigned to it. This code here is exactly the same as if isSnowing is equal to the condition false, or the bool false. Same thing, right? So we're not checking the opposite of what is stored in isSnowing. We're checking that isSnowing is set to false. So hopefully that helps explain a little bit. What helps this even for me, what helps me get this clear in my head a little further is if I change this property to is currently snowing. So I'm going to change all these to is currently snowing, and then I'm going to read through it again. So there's a variable, is it currently snowing? No. And then I'm just like kind of going to get rid of this here. Now the code here is checking to see if it's currently snowing not. So if it's not currently snowing, then it's not snowing. If it is currently snowing is set to false, that's the same thing as this up here. Now the way that you probably would want to write this, make a little more sense, is if it's currently snowing, then do this, and if it's not currently snowing, then do that. So hopefully these examples help you kind of get that clear in your head. This condition that we're checking is not the opposite of what's assigned to it. It is what it is. It's what it's saying. It's saying if there's this bool that's set to false. So regardless of if you set this to true, regardless of what is assigned to it, you're checking to see that this bool is false or this bool is true. So if this isn't here, you're checking to see if the bool is true. If this is here, you're checking to see if the bool is false, regardless of what it's called up here, regardless of what's assigned to it. Hopefully that helps clarify just a little bit.